Hey guys, RLC321 back with the continuating saga of the original series Enterprise. Yes, the original series Enterprise, and this is the 1/600 scale. Just in case you didn't know, I mean, if you're following this by now, you probably do know what it is that I'm doing. It's basically I'm just making a mess of this. Yes, I'm making a mess of it. So, we're on to the nacells. Back onto the nacells. We're going to be putting these together because there's nothing else I can really do to these now. Nothing at all. So, but before we do that, I want to put that piece of paper on this little dude here. Now, I have tried it, and I'll be 100% honest, didn't really work out as good as I hoped. It really didn't. I'm a little bit annoyed about it, but you know, crap happens. So, what we need to do is find out where I put the other bit of paper. There it is, right there. There's the other bit of paper. And because it's paper, I'm going to have to use super glue. So we're going to plonk a bit of super glue onto here. Like so, and then just lay it on as flat as we pretty much can. Plonk it down and miss it completely till it's roughly on. Come on. Don't be like this now. No, you got people watching. Yes. So let's put that. Oh, for goodness sake! Right, there we go. Is that almost done? Yeah, that's almost done. So we just hold it in place. Make sure it's not. I'm not sticking to it, which I was. And just push it down, but keep it moving. Because what you don't want to do is have it stick to you like it's doing. Have it stick to wherever it is. And we do have to cut the notches out once it's done. Otherwise it's not going to fit. Now, as I said, I have done this already and I am not pleased. It's not diffusing it as much as I expected it to. It looked like it would do, but it's just not. So because I've already done one, I'm gonna have to do the other one. I mean, it's a lot better than it was. It's not like glaring lights in your face kind of thing. Here we go. If I show you this one here, batteries. So you go in there for me, thank you, and you go in there for me, thank you very much. And as you can see, you can still see them, which is a shame, but it's better than it was. It's a lot better than it was, but I'm still not too happy with it. But it's gonna have to do. It's gonna have to do because that's all closed up now, and I'm not about to open this guy up. No. Nope, not at all. Now you go over there out of the way. You go back up there so you can dry fully. Right, so we shouldn't be needing that anymore. And while we are waiting for that to dry, we just put that to the side. So let's concentrate on this little doohickey. So we need to put this into place. So let's get our plastic glue, which is the Tamiya extra thin, which I love this stuff. Absolutely love it. I think it's brilliant. And I apologise, I think my hair was just touching the microphone. What hair there is left. Right, so we just plonk this in and then plonk it down. Hold it in place for a few seconds. Doobie doobie doo, doobie doo doo. Come on, everybody loves a good doobie doo in the morning. Doobie doobie doo, doobie doo. If you can't do a doobie doo, right, on a Sunday morning. What else can you do? Everybody needs a doobie-doo. Right? Yep, okay, I'm shutting up now. Yep. Right. So we need to make sure that's off of there. So you come off of there. Thank you. Right, so that should be in now. Now, before we go any further, well, we can't really go any further yet until we get this on. So let's just push these down a bit more, make sure they're in place. And then look for our things that we need to cut out, which is just here. Like that. And same on the other side. There we go. Now we want to get some more of our Tamiya thin. Put it in the groove, and with the Tamiya thin, it'll what's what I'm looking for? The capillary action will push it down to the bottom for us, which is good, which is really good news for us. Right, so now we get our part, line it up as best we can. And that's not as best we can, and that's just come off. Drift, come on, play the game. Play the game here. There we go. Try that again. Line it up as best we can. No. Line you up and plonk you in. No, you're not in. Oh, for goodness sake. Bit more super glue you need, do you? Huh? Just a little bit more, do you? Oh, you're being greedy, are we? That's just all come off. Alright, so this is not dry enough yet, I don't think, so let's just add just a tad more because it looks like it's not on in places. There we go. Try and line up our holes again. It's going to be difficult, but no, yeah, we've done it. No, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're all good here. Right. So I'll bring you guys back when this is dry. Won't be long. Right, okay, so I'm bringing you guys back now. Hopefully it should be dry enough, so I'm going to need to put some more of this Tamiya extra thin down. There we go. Right. Now, line up the hole. Where's the hole? There it is. Just in there, like that. And we need to hold it towards this way as well. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to do this. So we're going to put some, again, Tamiya thin in here into these places. Now you're probably thinking, well, why am I doing it on the main edges? Well, the reason I'm not doing it on the main edges is because I'm going to use some tape to hold them together. So, plonk these on first, because that will also help hold it in place. Get some masking tape here, and yeah, some. As you know from previous videos, I've now stuck to using this, which is an ideal, and pull it tight, okay, and keep the when you get to the edges, you want to pull it tight and then just wrap it round. Right, let's do a couple more here. There. I want to try and keep it as straight and even as possible. No, that might be copyrighted, so I can't do that. See, the doobie-doos are not copyrighted. Anybody can do a doobie-doo. Right? And I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, and one more just at the end, and we should be golden. Come to Papa. There we go. Right, one more just over here. Just over here. Right, make sure that's nice and straight. Pull it tight. And then we'll get to the other edge, pull it tight again. And that should help hold everything in place. Okay. Now, before we do that, we're going to put the back end on. So we're just going to put a snip of glue on there. And this has a key for it to go into, so it should be relatively easy. Emphasis on the should. There we go. Then we just push that in and hold that in place until it's set. So I'll bring it back in a minute. So now that's done, we're going to get our extra thin and we're going to just put it round onto the seams here. Because what the Tamiya extra thin will do, it'll get deep in those crevices and bond the plastic together, which is what we want it to do. I mean, I'll probably be doing about 2 or 3 coats of the Tamiya extra thin on here, just to make sure that everything does bond correctly. Now, what you don't want to do, once you've got this on there, do not touch where you put the glue. Because what that will do is put fingerprints on, and then you have to sand off all the fingerprints. Because basically this stuff melts the glue. Melts the plastics together so that it creates a really strong bond. And then obviously we've got to sand everything down. We're still going to have to fill it up and that to get rid of the seam line and things like that, but there we go. That's another nacelle pretty much done. Obviously, oh no, we're not done. Nope, no, not done. Nearly forgot about these. Let's make sure there's no nasty edges. There's a little tiny bit there, so let's just get rid of that. Yeah. Other than that, everything seems to be okay. Little teeny tiny one there. Okay. Oh, dropped it. Now this goes inside this little gap here. So let's put some more. Tamiya cement in there. And then we push this in. And then we hold this into place while the glue takes hold. Right, so that's there, and now we need to let's come off. Right. I think we are going to have to. Right, you're going down in the back there. Right, okay. Now plonk a little bit in there, a little bit in there. Let's put our Ujima flip on. Like so. And let me just put some more of this Tamiya cement around the edge here. As I say, that will seep in and create a nice good bond. Push on that. There we go. And now I'm going to have to try and see if I can get this to stay in place. So let's get some more of this tape. If I had the thicker tape, it would be a lot better. But I don't have the thicker tape, so I'm going to have to make do with what I've got. Make sure that's pulled in. And do that there. Let's do another one. Midnight. Thank you. The cat was going to try to get in my jaws. Oh, there's so many jokes I could go with that one. But I'm not gonna, because this is a semi-clean channel. Yeah, right. Semi-clean channel, right, backside. Right, anywho, I'm just going to add a little bit more of the cement in here to help hold that together. Right, okay, now we're almost done. There. So let's test it, make sure everything's still working. Because while the glue is still slightly wet, we can do things with it and change things if need be. And nope, there we go. Everything is still working. You can't really see that light there. I think I might take the primer off of that and just have it as a plastic piece, or put a very light thin coat of primer on there, so I might sand that bit off. I don't know yet. But there you go. Look at that. I love that purple effect. I do, and I'm liking that as well. It's just a shame about the diffusion isn't as good as I would have liked, but there you go. It's done. So, nacells pretty much complete. Other than sanding, I'll show you how to fill in sand as well on another video when we get to that part. But we just need to let this dry, so I'm going to let this dry at least overnight before I do anything else with them, with these. Okay? So, anyway, that's the nacells done, guys. I will see you in the next video. You take care of yourselves. Bye-bye now.